I've said this to Russians myself many times. I've said, look, Russophobia and the attacks against you, that's your problem. But the real target is us. We're the real target. And you're absolutely right to draw attention. And again, I know from being inside the European Parliament and having to read all this rubbish that there is an extremely dangerous tendency. Somebody asked a question about censorship. There's a very dangerous, to one of the other speakers, there's a very dangerous tendency, which you've identified in your comments, but which comes from the idea that different points of view, opposing points of view, are somehow part of a hybrid war, that's the phrase, being waged by Russia against the West, to undermine the West, to sow discord, to sow doubt. This idea that opposing points of view are part of a hybrid warfare is exceptionally dangerous for civil liberties, because if you say an opposing point of view is an element of hybrid warfare, then of course you must defeat it, you must suppress it. It's this militarization or weaponization of the legitimate political debate which is absolutely fatal for ordinary civil liberties. And as you've indicated in your question, people are already suffering from this. I have a friend in the States who runs the Ron Paul Institute for Peace, Daniel McAdams, who's been banned from Twitter for life. Because nothing to do with Russia as it happens, but so this is already happening. And above all, as I say, this idea is gaining ground, and it's an extremely dangerous one, that opposing points of view are part of something called information warfare or hybrid warfare, whereas instead we should refer to it, if we have to use a military metaphor, as the battle of ideas. Battle of ideas is a totally legitimate battle to wage, and these opposing points of view must not be regarded as a security threat, but they are being presented as a security threat. And I would just finish by saying that the height of surrealism was reached in the European Parliament in September, when they had a debate and a resolution on foreign interference in elections, and the representative of the European Council, so the Finnish representative of the Finnish presidency, opened the debate by saying there was no foreign interference in the May European elections. So even in spite of the fact that there wasn't any, they're still legislating like mad against it.